Hey gang, this is Mike with Mr. No Fluff, and a wealth transfer is coming to your local backyard. Again, a wealth transfer is coming to your own backyard. Doesn't matter what part of the world you live in or what part of the country in America you live in. Now, for some of you guys may have forgotten 2006, 2007, where we had to go out, bail out the bankers. We had to go out there, bail out the big corporations too big to fail, like the car dealerships. But I deal with the homeowners direct. So I saw all the side effects that these bankers had caused for the average homeowners. I saw good homeowners that were not deadbeats, that were hardworking Americans. You know, there were teachers or there were firefighters, etc. And you know, they were, these people were losing their home. You know, they put 10% down or 20% down. They made all the monthly payments 5, 6, 7 years into it before the bubble busted. They did the home improvements to the property, and then the bankers were, you know, packaging these up, selling them as mortgage-backed securities on the market to investors all over the world. So the bankers basically robbed the investors, and they also robbed the average homeowners, and then they also robbed the taxpayers. Okay, and which is pretty crazy. And they said someone's going to go to jail. No one went to jail. Okay, no one went to jail. Um, but I dealt with the homeowners direct, and I saw that, you know, people that are good Americans, had college degrees, were now couldn't sell their home because if you look in the same street, there was like 10 other homes trying to sell their home. Out of the 10 homes, 6 of them are foreclosures, or 4 of them are foreclosures. The other 2 are about to be foreclosures. So someone that, you know, put the 20% down, made the home improvements, was on time, now couldn't sell their home. I'm not talking about people that did stop making payments because they threw their hands up because the house was negative equity. I'm talking about actually good debt payers, okay, good borrowers. And so the last crash, there was a change of wealth. You know, the bankers robbed the investors all over the world through securitizing the mortgages. They robbed the actual homeowners because they got the loan generation fee, they got their down payment, they got the monthly payments, they got the home improvement, and at the end of the day, they took their homes from them. Okay, and then they got all of us to bail them out with tax money. Okay, so that was the last case, and that was more of a local situation, kind of like, you know, you have an infection of the arm. You know, it's a local area infection. However, nothing really was done differently. They tried to come up with some new laws to regulate the bankers, but it really affected me and you, like an average investor like myself that wants to do owner financing, or someone that wants to sell their home. It really didn't affect the big bankers that much, and then they just erased that law just a little while back ago. Okay, they lobbied to get rid of it, to loosen the lending per se, so the bankers could give out more easy money to entrap a lot of people. Okay. So where am I going with this? Where am I going with this? That there's about to be a wealth transfer coming very soon. Again, there's going to be a wealth transfer coming very soon. And if you know how to play the game, then your odds of succeeding are going to be exponentially. You're not going to go linear like this. You're going to go exponentially. Okay. What I did in the last crash is that I bought rental properties. I bought buy and hold properties. I didn't go to a bank. I didn't get a loan. I didn't fill out a credit application. I didn't do any of that. I just worked with homeowners direct, and I rescued them. That's why the Mr. Investor slogan is, you know, saving the community one home at a time. And I was really there dealing with these homeowners that did everything right, but the bankers screwed them over. Now the house didn't have enough equity. They weren't educated consumers when they bought. They didn't understand, you know, arms. They didn't understand adjustable mortgages. They didn't understand the amortization. They didn't understand that just because the banker said the house is worth this much does not mean it's really worth this much. They didn't understand there's a difference between an appraised value and a cash value. But they didn't understand all this stuff. So they were getting the side effects. So I was going out there and helping these homeowners. This same exact crash, I'm going to do the same exact thing. Once this crash comes, I'm going to find as many homeowners direct, but this time I'm going to step my game up and buy properties all over America, because last time I was scared. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was scared. I mean, the buildings were burning down. My daddy was, my daddy's an ice cream truck driver when he came to me. My daddy's illiterate, so you couldn't get advice from him or my mommy or my family. No one in my family did real estate investing. We're refugees to America, so I was scared. Even though I was running to the fire, I didn't run into the fire as much as I should have. But I learned a whole lot, and this time I'm gonna just run as to many buildings as possible and buy properties all over America. Not only am I gonna start with residential, I'm gonna get into commercial real estate, because commercial is going to be hit pretty big too. Okay, I don't know what state you're in. Leave it below. What state are you in? Okay, let's look it up, see what's going on there commercial. But some of the states that I've gone to, from Dallas, California, Vegas, Colorado, and so on, they're just building commercial properties. If it's apartment complexes, if it's etc., and it's just overbuilding. Okay, especially in like Denver, Colorado, in the outskirts. So where am I going with this? Where I'm going with this is that there's going to be a major crash, and it's not just going to be localized to like one side of your arm. Okay, there's a possibility it will be a worldwide crash, which means it's going to be, okay, like you have an infection in your arms, in your legs, in your face, in your toes. Your whole body's not going to be having an infection fight, and that's what's going to happen, because everyone took the same exact pill, or in this case, a big fat saturated hamburger with a lot of meat, with a lot of grease. Now everyone's been eating the same pill or the same hamburger. Now everyone's getting obese. Now everyone's having cancer. Everyone's having diabetes, and they've been consuming it such a long time that now it's time for the symptoms to occur. No one has a crystal ball. It could be next day. It could be before Christmas. It can be 2 years from now, 3 years now. No one knows. But for sure, if you're a sophisticated individual, you can look around and see the bubbles. Too much EQ. Okay, printing money. Okay, interest rates all-time low. Debt is all-time high, from the government to the states to the corporations to the individual. Okay, real estate bubbles like crazy. Okay, all over the world. From Great Britain to Canada to Australia to America to so many other asset bubbles, and there's so many people in what's called paper assets, which I don't even believe in. All paper assets, not even hard asset like real estate or hard asset like gold, but they're in like paper asset. Like they may own some paper of gold, okay, or they may own paper of mortgage-backed securities, okay. Well, guess what? Those people that lost money owning the paper on real estate in the 2006-2007 crash, okay, they owned the paper. Where I went and bought the actual hard asset. So they owned the paper, the mortgage, they were going upside down, whatever. I got to own the actual property, okay? A lot of people that owned the asset lost money because they were not in the driver's seat. They couldn't control where they were going, okay? Where I bought the hard asset, I was in total control. Who I put in there, what did I charge for rent, was I gonna require extra security deposit, when I'm gonna audit the house. I was in total control. Now, with control came a lot of responsibilities. I'm not gonna say that it was easy like buying paper assets. Like I didn't buy some securities, mortgage securities, and just relax and just like, yeah, my money's going up. No, I had to roll up my sleeves and get dirty, but I wasn't scared for it. But either that's why I was able to multiple times put like $2 or $3 grand down, okay, buy a property. 6-7 years later, cash out $100,000, $80,000 in equity plus, not including the monthly cash flow. Okay, again, not including the monthly cash flow, and I didn't even have to get a loan. Just put a couple of grand down. Okay, because I could see that the wealth was being transferred. Even though I was a refugee to America, my dad didn't do investment, my mommy didn't do investment, no one I knew did investment. They can't even read and write, but I knew that hey, the thing is melting and the building's on fire, and I should run in. Did I know what to do? No, I did not. Did I have a phone script? No, I did not. Was anybody to hold my hand? No, there was not. Was people telling me to go in real estate? No, they were not. Everyone was consulting, from my attorney to my CPA to my family to my mama to my daddy, everyone I knew. Are you crazy, dude? Or are you going to buy a property as negative equity? Or are you going to buy a property as marginal equity? Or are you going to get in real estate when everything's melting, is going down? Yep, yes, I am going to do the opposite things what people told me to do. Now, did I feel like I was crazy? Not in 2006. Okay, I didn't think I was crazy. But when I first started as an entrepreneur, living out of my car out of college, I thought I was crazy because I had no money, $100 living in my car. I didn't want to get a job. I want to start a business. I didn't know what to do. Then I thought I was crazy, okay, because everyone told me I was crazy. But in 2006, I knew I wasn't crazy, but I never climbed this mountain before. I never went this journey before. So I was scared to take so much risk. I took a lot of risks, okay? But now when I reflect back, which is easier to do, I said, man, I should have bought everything I saw. But I didn't do that. I was cherry picking the best of the best. This time I'm probably not gonna cherry pick so much because interest rates are all time low. You know, I'm gonna buy pretty homes. Like someone submitted a deal to us, and the people were behind, you know, a significant amount. What I want to talk to you about is their monthly payments. The monthly payments on this beautiful property that didn't need any repairs was like some change, like $700. Let's round up, $700. And the rents around the area were like $1,300. Okay, I was like, wow, dude, this is a great opportunity because $700 a month includes PITI, which is principal, tax, and insurance, and then I get to get another 50%, you know, of my money. I get another $600, $700 a month in my pocket, minus, you know, property management and vacancy. And I was like, wow, this is so great because the interest rates were so low. Where in 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, when I was buying properties, interest rates were like 9%, 8%, 11%. Okay, you know, I bought some that were almost 11%. So now, and I was able to still cash flow like crazy. But this time it's going to be like mega cash flow, in my opinion. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you, I'm sharing with you what I'm going to go do. Not only am I going to run into the fire, this time I'm going to buy as much as property as I can, and this time I'm going to buy property all over America, not just my backyard, okay? And now, why am I going to do all these things, okay? Now, before I get into it, because this is very important, I want to let you know a couple of news, guys, okay? Flipping Wednesdays, okay? Flipping Wednesdays. Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 Central Time, I roll up my sleeves for 2 hours. I show you how to generate leads for free in your backyard. I'll give you all the materials. It's just a copy and paste. I'll tell you exactly what to do. Look over your shoulder, and we're gonna hit the streets. Go ahead and generate leads for you. Okay? You don't have to know anything about real estate or have any money or how to fill out a contract. None of that stuff, because real estate is divided into 3 ideas. It's very complex, but I made it real simple. 1, lead generation. If you don't have no leads, there's no reason to do number 2 or number 3. You're wasting your time and energy, and you're making people wealthy. Okay, the school systems. I don't want that. I want you to have success. So you come on my YouTube channel. Okay. So, anyways, lead generation is number 1. Step number 1. Number 2, conversion. Number 3, exit strategy. Now, everyone's talking about this and this and this, but I don't want to talk about leads. I want to roll up my sleeve, roll up your sleeve, get your computer, and show you in your own backyard. Copy and paste job. You just copy my materials, and we hit the street running, and we generate you leads right then and there in the 2 hours for free. Okay, you don't have to spend any money. Then I show you how to do the follow-ups for free. So I'll show you how to find them, how to talk to them, how to structure, and then I'm going to give you support for 1 whole month. So you get to join us in the Abundance Club for 4 Saturdays. So Flipping Wednesdays is $297. 2 hours of live training. I give you all the materials. You don't have to buy anything. I give you the course, so you don't have to study or anything like that. You just take the course and study it later, because so many of you guys have learned so much. Okay, you learned so much. Okay, I don't want you to learn anymore. I want us to go do. That's what the problem is. We're used to just learning, going to school. Our school system made us into learners instead of doers. And I want you to do. I'll give you all the materials. You can go learn it, but we're gonna roll up a sleeve and show you how to get leads in your backyard totally for free, guys. I mean, who else can do that? No one. Only Mr. No Fluff, dude. Okay, show you how to do it. So, $297. The price may change when you're watching this a little bit down the line, but just remember, here's what you're getting. You're getting 2 hours of live training. You're getting 1 month of support. We meet every Saturday and we help you structure, negotiate, find the funds, whatever is required to help you get your paycheck. You don't have to pay me anything. I just want to help you be you, okay? And then 3, you get the course that I sell for $1,500. You're getting it included in this totally for free. Plus, don't forget the mentoring, which is priceless. So that's point number 1. Point number 2, guys, is that I have the new flip. The new flip, guys. The new flip is a course, or what I call a game. It's the only game in the industry that you could play and make real dollars today. while learning the real estate business. So again, it's the only game in the industry that I know of that you can actually invest and play and make money today while you learn the real estate business. Okay, it's called The New Flip. Right now, I'm letting it go on Amazon for 29 bucks, guys. I sell this course for 500. People have bought it, but I'm letting it go right now for 29 bucks just to get reviews on it. So only download it if you're willing to give me a review. If not, don't download it, because I know I'm gonna sell out anyways. Okay. All right. So, and point number 3 is that every Saturday, guys, join the Abundance Club. This is where we meet with other people in your area or outside of your area that have the same interest. They want to make money. They want to improve their life, and we can work together to be your dreams. Not only do I teach you stuff, I actually roll up our sleeves to go find you deals in your local area, because I'm tired of seminars and books. I want to get people checks, and the only way to do it is for me to roll up my sleeve and get the street running. And what does that mean? That means we're gonna go do a fucking deal. Okay, that's it. That's what that means. Like, there is no learning. As soon as you come in, I say, here's what you got to do. 1, you got to do it. Here's 2, 3, and you do that, and then we're gonna get deals, guys. It's just simple as that. If you're not willing to do the action, then no, you will not get any deals. No action, no deals. Please understand that. If you want to get into debt, perfect. No action goes perfectly with debt. All you got to do is just sign here. Okay. If you just want to sign here, go get into fucking debt. There's guys on YouTube that have like 100% financing. They have TVs that talk about that. Here, I show you how to do it with your imagination, creativity only. Okay, that's all you need, and action. Okay, if you're not willing to put the action, not even Jesus can help you, dude. Not even Jesus can help you. Okay, guys, you got to put the action in. Does that make sense? No disrespect to Jesus, but I'm just saying no one's going to be able to help you is what I'm trying to get to. Okay, so let's get back to the story. The story is that the wealth is going to be transferring. Okay, the bankers are going to steal a lot of homeowners' equities, their down payments, their monthly payments, and all the money they made on improvements. They're going to rob these people from that. Okay, it's going to create an opportunity for people like myself and people that are following me like yourself to go create a win-win situation to bail out that homeowner. Okay, and then save the community, because as more houses foreclose, the property values come down and down. Even the states start losing money in tax revenues. Okay, so it's just like it's just a bad thing, because people that have done good, put 20% down, they bought a property, made all the payments, they're not behind, they can't even sell their homes. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. And so instead of the stinky bankers getting their claws on it and foreclosing on these good people, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find these people, and I show you how to do it on Flipping Wednesdays. I show you how to do it, the New Flip. I show you how to do it in the Abundance Club, okay, or at MrNoFluff.com. I got tons of free training like I'm doing right now. I'm going to go find these motivated sellers. I'm going to market to them. I'm going to buy their homes without a bank, without a stinky banker, without getting approval, without anything, guys, okay? I'm just going to market to them, build credibility, tell them what I can do, and solve their problem, which is usually stop it from going to foreclosure, or stop them from bleeding out because they're tired of paying 2 mortgages, because they've already moved out, because their job transferred, because they lost all this money, or they've had to downsize because they lost their business, or they lost their job, or wherever they worked at. Okay, so they're gonna have to downsize, and they have moved out, and they don't want the house to go to foreclosure. Great opportunity for me. I just take over these people's payments. As simple as that. I could take over their payments. I could do what's called a master lease. I can do so many different things. I can create a wrap, which is I buy it and I turn it around and I owner finances to someone that they can't get a loan. Okay, because when the crash comes, guess what? A lot of people can't get loans. A lot of people are not going to be able to get loans, guys. I mean, that's the truth. Even if you have good credit and a lot of money down, 2006, 2007, people that had a lot of home equity, people that have great businesses, their banking accounts, their ability to purchase dried up because it was artificial. It was just debt. So now I'm going to go in there and just take over their payments versus me getting a loan. And when the crash starts happening, there's a great opportunity, or unfortunately a symptom, a problem that's going to have many parts of the body is going to be infected, which means many parts of the world are going to be infected with this crash, from Australia, Canada, I can go on and on, guys, okay? And it can be not just a local infection, it can be a worldwide, a body-wide infection, and it's going to be a great wealth exchange, okay? So that's where I'm going to leave you guys. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions about real estate, investing, always leave a comment below, dude, and I'll get back with you guys. All right, hustle and bustle, and don't forget Amazon. the new flip, guys, $29. I sell it for $500. It shows you how to make money today, plus learning about real estate. It's the only game out there that teaches you how to make money today and while you're learning about real estate. Because real estate, it is a complex business, guys. And if you're new, okay, and you go to a couple of books, a couple of seminars, they make it seem like it's pretty easy, which is not, dude. It's not easy, dude. It takes a lot of work. Now, I've simplified it into 3 main points: lead gen, conversion, exit strategy. But each of these has miles and miles of deepness that you have to understand. And I'm just trying to be real with you. So if you follow the new flip, okay, where you turn $100 into $500 or $100 into 300 or 700, you learn the whole business of real estate, okay, even though it's not real estate, okay. The new flip is not real estate, but it teaches you real estate. It teaches you how to give offers. It teaches you how to talk, how to find deals, how to gauge their motivation, how to negotiate, how to pick them up, how to resell them, how to do all the stuff that you're gonna need when you step up to the big league. And what is the big league? Real estate. Real estate is very complex, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not easy, but it's definitely doable, okay? Anyways,